CNN is saying flying is getting scary, but is it still safe? I just showed you actual statistics. You'll be fine. But let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of the situation. Now, according to the actual whistleblower in the situation, who is John Barnett, he is actually somebody that has worked for Boeing for 32 years in their quality control department. And currently, he was actually involved in a whistleblower lawsuit against Boeing for their quality and maintenance issues. Now, what happened during the situation was he was basically supposed to go for a third day of deposition, when he actually ended up apparently being found dead via a gunshot wound. So John Barnett, who's actually been a whistleblower since 2019, was actually found dead in March. And this person was a pretty principal key figure in going up against Boeing and talking about their very serious issues. Now, obviously, one of his first discussions in this situation back in 2019 was talking about the Boeing 787 planes, where the oxygen masks apparently didn't work. So John Barnett, a former quality control engineer for Boeing, told BBC News that 25% of oxygen systems he tested in 2016 for the company's iconic 787 Dreamliner jets didn't work correctly, and Boeing went ahead and installed them on planes anyways. So obviously, any number, there's obviously going to be a bit of a issue with, like, devices being produced. 25% is insanely high, okay? And for Boeing to look at that and say, all right, whatever, 1 in 4 oxygen masks probably don't work, install them. Now, if you don't know what an oxygen mask is, or the system is, it's basically when the plane has a bit of an issue in the cabin, they drop this mask from above. And you know when they tell you, hey, put your mask on before you put your kids on? It's literally designed to make sure human beings get access to proper oxygen flow into their bodies, because oxygen's a pretty important thing for human beings. Now, if 1 in 4 don't fucking work, that's gonna be a problem. 25% of the cabin is playing fucking Russian roulette with their goddamn lives, okay? And that's a situation that is never okay. Now, obviously, that was him basically talking about it, but again, that wasn't his only situation discussing Boeing's manufacturing issues. Now, the actual plane that we're gonna be discussing here is the 737 MAX. Now, obviously, Boeing has also made an update on an actual issue regarding an Alaskan airline flight, which we'll be getting into, and the 737-9. Now, obviously, they are very much keeping everyone updated on this situation. As of March 20th, 2024, when the Boeing financial officer says, there's a lot of change happening at Boeing right now. Dog, I would hope, based on the amount of stuff we're about to look into right now. So first off, the 737 MAX has had what I would say a development hell in the plane industry, where basically Boeing discovered that they had improperly drilled holes in the components that help maintain the cabin pressure of the 737 MAX jet. Now, obviously, beyond all of it, the other issues they had were the rudder control systems in December 2023 when they discovered this, where Boeing urged airlines to inspect the aircraft for loose bolts in their rudder control systems. I mean, can you imagine, like, first off, you don't make that many planes a year because this is such a specialized market. Planes are expensive to produce, but these are actual, like, vehicles that are designed to be used by highly professional individuals, and you're carrying hundreds of people. You cannot afford to have these serious mistakes. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, beyond all of it, obviously, for anybody in the airline industry to learn something, there has to be some death. So unfortunately, we're looking at Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302, which is unfortunately one flight out of 2 in this situation, where a total of 100% of the actual passengers for this had died. A plane that carried 157 people, which 149 were passengers and 8 were the crew, totaling a fatality of 157. No one survived the situation. And what was the airplane? The Boeing 737 MAX. Now, according to this situation, this was basically a scheduled international passenger flight from Addis Ababa to Nairobi, and what they basically found was 1 minute into the flight, the first officer acting on the captain reported a flight control problem to Central Tower. 2 minutes into the flight, the plane's MCAS system actually activated, which is the Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System. And unfortunately, it has its role in 2 fatal accidents. That's the MCAS system. So according to the situation, when 2 minutes into the flight, when the MCAS system activated, it pitched the plane into a dive towards the ground. Then the MCAS activated again, even after pilots started to control it. It then dropped the nose even further down. The pilots flipped a pair of switches to disable the electrical trim cab, which also disables that MCAS software. However, by shutting down the electrical trim system, they shut off their ability to trim the stabilizer into a neutral position, with the electrical switch located on their yokes. So obviously, all of these issues and all of the effort put in by the pilots ultimately led to 2 entire planes losing 100% of the lives that were onboarded. And obviously, there is no fixing that. Unfortunately, for any of these companies to face any repercussions, unfortunately, innocent people have to die, especially in a fucked up industry like the airline, aerospace, and defense industry. So in the quest for making money, unfortunately, it seems, according to the BBC, that Boeing was basically forced to pay $200 million over charges where it misled investors. So they said Boeing puts profits over people in an effort to rehabilitate its image, according to the SEC. And what they said was the 737 MAX was grounded for 20 months after 2 crashes killed 346 people. And of course, a $200 million doesn't really account for much when they've already lost tens of billions of dollars in this actual crash. Again, it seems like for Boeing, I don't really think that their actual leadership gives a shit about the lives lost. I think they're more worried about the fact that they're just losing a big chunk of money. Unfortunately, that's the worst part of any world of business, right? Obviously, profits over human lives any day, all right? And if you ever find that that's crazy to think about, welcome to the world of big business. Now, this is where we're going to be moving up to a recent actual crash in the situation, and that is the Alaskan Airlines Flight 1282. So what's wild about the Alaskan Airlines flight is basically what problem happened over here was the Boeing company, obviously it was a big issue for them, but it was actually a miracle that the passengers in the situation survived. Now, to give you an idea, this is what it looked like. So in the middle of the flight, one of these panels ripped completely open, and from what I've understood, an actual child was near here, and it's a miracle that they survived. So looking into it, all right, if you read from lemonde.fr, right, the actual publication, a few moments earlier, there was a loud bang in the plane flying from Portland, Oregon to Ontario, California, one of the airports. A plug in the fuselage replacing a possible additional door in row 26 was literally blown out. A child's t-shirt was ripped off, a teddy bear was sucked out, 2 cell phones flew out of the plane. Oxygen masks dropped, I hope 100% of them functioned by the way, and the cockpit door was torn open. Everyone thought their time had come and were messaging their loved ones. But thankfully, all 171 passengers and 6 crew members were strapped into their seats, and of course the aircraft landed in Portland at 5:27 p.m. without casualties. And it's because of this shit that I always put the belt on in a plane. I know some people get annoyed by it, but that is a situation where seatbelts quite literally save fucking lives. Now, obviously, at this moment in time, the US government is a little bit angry. But to dial it on back to our friend John Barnett, who unfortunately took his own life, allegedly in this situation, is somebody that we have to kind of be delving into. So this is an individual that was basically keeping the pressure on Boeing alive, and they were bringing up a whole heck of a lot of issues. And this guy's been with the company since 1985, and because of the whistleblowing situation, obviously, he's not working with the company any longer. Obviously, in 2017, he's not even here any longer anyways. Now, this comes from the Hindustan Times, all right? And I don't know how, close this is. I assume they probably also picked this up off of another publication anyways. John Barnett, a former Boeing employee, found dead after he had raised concerns about the company's production standards. So what's weird is, as he's testifying against one of the biggest aerospace companies in the world, especially at a time when that company is getting looked at by 3 US federal agencies, this is kind of shocking. So again, what happened over here was effectively John Barnett reportedly shot himself with his handgun and left a note in his truck in a parking lot in Charleston, South Carolina, according to a DailyMail.com report. So what they said was investigating officers at Charleston Police Department probing his death claimed Boeing's ex-quality manager died from a self-inflicted wound. He reportedly extended his stay at Holiday Inn 2 days prior. John was expected to check out the day before his friend contacted the hotel and raised an alarm. And they found him dead inside the Dodge Ram in a parking lot. So I looked more into the situation, and even a few days later, what had happened was people started looking into lawyers, family, friends, and witnesses all say the 62-year-old was upbeat about finishing off giving testimonies against the former employer in Charleston, South Carolina. So again, people said that he seemed upbeat. He did not seem depressed, and it seems out of character that he would take his own life. Now, honestly, I don't know what goes through somebody's head. I could imagine if this was actually a case of him taking his own life, it probably is due to the fact that there is so much media pressure and so much pressure from a big multi-billion-dollar defense contractor that you are basically going up against. Even if you are in the good graces of the federal government and the eyes of the public, it can be a high-stress environment, and honestly, whatever goes through somebody's mind is not something I hope to ever live through in my day and age. But it's also interesting to think that even the lawyer involved says that this seems fishy. Now, obviously, this has led to a massive conspiracy brewing up that maybe Boeing was the one responsible for getting him out. Maybe they sent some assassins or something. These are completely unsubstantiated claims, and nobody knows the true answer to anything. In fact, this is still being properly investigated by multiple law enforcement agencies as we speak. So, of course, what happens here is now the government is even more, insanely looking in to Boeing because of what happened with the Alaskan Airlines situation and the fact that this is just an emerging story. People are actually scared to fly planes, to fly in the aircraft industry because one of the only manufacturers, one of the only two big ones, is quite honestly fucking up building their planes, or it appears that they're doing that. Now you got the Federal Aviation Administration literally looking into Boeing because they apparently failed somewhere to the point of 36 audits during an actual examination, which is insane. They failed 33 out of 89 audits during an examination conducted by the FAA after the Alaskan Airlines jet that happened in January. So not a good looking sign. And then of course, because of this situation, because lives are being lost and these people are being literally negligent, criminally negligent, the US DOJ, specifically the Federal Bureau of Investigation, is looking into Boeing criminally, interviewing the entire crew on that Alaskan Airlines flight. That Alaskan Airlines flight may be the death knell of this company, okay? Especially when it comes to the commercial airlining world. But again, they're a big defense contractor, guys. These are people that ultimately will get bailed out at the end of the day. But I hope to see more than just a slap on the wrist. I really want to see some actual people put behind bars because they have actually put people's lives into danger. This is not like a game. Now, if you have been on this plane, the FBI probably has sent you a correspondence that says, "I'm contacting you because we have identified you as a possible victim of a crime." A victim specialist from the federal agency's Seattle office, this is from Associated Press, basically they're saying the case is currently under investigation by the FBI. So again, if you are somebody that was on that plane, one of the passengers, thank God you survived, but now you might be involved in a criminal investigation where the FBI is looking into this company in a very serious fashion. And again, it's all because the amount of fear that has been instilled into people about the airline industry is insane. There's people who are literally considering changing their tickets or completely banning or getting off the flight if they see the name Boeing attached anywhere on their boarding pass, which I can understand, right? Like obviously when you're in the air, when you're in this big, pressurized tube flying thousands of miles, you want to make sure you get to your destination safely. Now, to understand, since this entire thing dropped about a day ago, even the CEO actually had to step down because of this actual safety crisis that has gone on. So it's a pretty big thing to see it happen. Again, will this shakeup actually affect this company and make it better? That's to be decided. I also want to shout out my good friend Oompaville, podcast co-host, an amazing guy all around, for making a video on this topic as well, too. I highly recommend you guys check it out as well. And obviously, I think the surrounding story regarding the whistleblower for Boeing just taking their own life out of nowhere, out of the sudden, especially during a high-profile investigation, has probably scared people more than they should be. But again, this is a situation where, honestly, it is evolving, and I hope to God there's actual justice being delivered over here. It's truly one of the wildest rabbit holes that I've witnessed, and honestly, I hope it ends in a very positive note. Honestly, what Boeing seems to be doing is building planes without any form of proper quality control, which obviously, look, there are some fields you can get by on quality control, okay? When you're in the video game industry, skipping QA might lead to some pissed off gamers, but it's not gonna lead to lives being lost. When you're in the fucking airline business, dog, you can't be playing with lives like that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and yeah, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it or dislike it, I am out. Oh, today's video is brought to you by a friend over at Manscaped. 10 million men worldwide trust them. And why are we talking about them this month? Well, because it's spring cleaning session. It's spring, ladies and gentlemen. So it's time for you to groom your carpets and drapes and everything. And I'm not talking about your house, crazy. I'm talking about down there. See, ladies and gentlemen, with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, you get access to the Lawnmower 5.0. I don't leave my home without this, okay? You never know when you need to groom yourself out in the wild. But of course, they've taken precision to a whole new level. You're talking about their next generation dual skin safe blade heads, which are accompanied with an upgraded Turner blade and an interchangeable foil blade. And of course, if you're wondering, whoa, how do I stick this in my nose? You don't. I gotta mention that for legal reasons. You use the Weed Whacker 2.0, which also comes with a 7,000 RPM motor and a 360-degree rotary dual blade system to tackle any pesky nose and ear hair imaginable. And it's also waterproof, cordless, and rechargeable. After your grooming sessions, you've also got the crop soother and crop preserver to basically keep you cool, comfortable morning to night. And you know what? What if I told you got some gifts? You got the Boxers 2.0, which are not like your regular boxers. These are designed for ultimate comfort and style in mind. Of course, you've also got the Shed 2.0 bag, which of course comes with water-resistant fabric and a leak-proof zipper. Head on over to manscaped.com, get your hands on the Performance Package 5.0, use our code SOG, and get 20% off and free international shipping and those 2 free gifts. That said, let's go to the video. Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and it's been a year since I made a video regarding an image that I was trying to find on the internet, a piece of internet lost media. Now, as you all know, some of you know, one of my starting points on the entire YouTube journey was video game creepypastas. I made videos about Pokemon Creepy Black, I made videos about Sonic.exe, and lo and behold, I even ventured into normal, mainstream creepy stories known as Jeff the Killer. Now, the Jeff the Killer story is one that honestly isn't that incredible in of itself. It's more of a meme these days. It is quite possibly one of the most famous internet creepypastas at the time, and it was about a whole story regarding a 13-year-old kid who moves to a new neighborhood, and there are 3 bullies, and effectively, you fight back against the bullies, you end up having your face completely destroyed, and this is the face in question. Now, instead of the actual story here, what's most important is this image basically floated around the internet for years. And, you know, for a while everyone was like, it's just an internet creepypasta image. But obviously, people wanted to know the actual image behind this. What was the actual initial negative? Where was the actual photo that this was photoshopped from? Now, what's happened over here is a group known as r/originalJTKimage was formed that has nothing to do with this creepypasta, but in fact finding this original negative, this image that was attached to the creepypasta. And it's gotten to a point where image analysis and actual exploration of Chan boards from the old internet have basically taken these people to the ends of the earth to find out the original negative of this image. And to this day, this spans a multi-year-long search for an image that has not been found. An image that may be over 2 decades old, on a part of the internet that may be entirely scrubbed at this point. This might be a piece of lost media that might forever remain actual lost media. So today I want to revisit the entire story of this hunt and kind of see the possible leads as of today, as researched by the community, and just see if there's any actual chance this thing could actually materialize. Let's go! So to bring you guys back to the original sub, this sub over here is the original JTK image. Now a year ago I actually covered this, and these are people who want to find the original unedited Jeff the Killer image. No, this has absolutely nothing to do with the cringy creepypasta. I'm glad we all can agree on that, but it has all about trying to find a piece of actual lost media. Now, of course, the actual community behind here was trying to find the actual original post, and for the most part, I would say that it's a bit of a deader actual Reddit than I found before. At this point, we've got tier lists of what could appear to be actual Jeff the Killer images. To this day, as I'm making this video, the actual image has not been found, but there have been a few leads that are worth looking into. Now, to summarize, the Jeff the Killer hunt has taken an intense amount of image analysis that basically has given these people enough data to start actually seeking information on old school image boards. Now, in the original case over here, you can see that Jeff the Killer, which again, this is the original documentation that regards the actual search for this character. There are two images, JTK1 and JTK2. JTK1, also known as Cute Jeff, and JTK2 is the more traditional creepypasta image that we all know from the actual scary stories on the internet. And of course, the actual image analysis over here is quite insane. Obviously, these people have dug through almost every bit of data they can in order to source as much information needed so that they can go and actually search for this on Japanese image boards. So alongside having a language barrier, there's also a situation where you have to go to these super old boards and actually look for data and look for information that probably doesn't exist anymore. So 9 months ago, an individual had found the third oldest JTK1 image repost, which was discovered by Juvental. So of course, on 501.gamushara.net, photo occult data hello.jpg, they ended up apparently finding the original JTK1 image. So again, that cute Jeff right over there. Not archived, unfortunately, but with the example referring to Oda Q, and the specific stuff about the image, the admins investigators on Discord confirm it is a JTK1 repost. So again, that's Oba Q in comparison. And of course, they actually did link to a bunch of threads that they found. But unfortunately, the problem with some of these threads is they're hosted on a site known as 5CH, which also known as 2channel, is actually a Japanese image board that is still very active to this day. You can go to it right now. This is 5ch.net, and of course you can see that it is I think it's visited by like 10 million users monthly. And of course, they're constantly posting about stuff here all the time. It's basically 4chan for that side of the world. And of course, they've got their actual boards over here too, so you can read up about gambling, idol culture, net game, net relationships, isolation, the wilderness, or even if you wanted to talk about earthquakes, which are a serious thing in Japan, you've got it right over here. Pink-chan is the adult version, as you can imagine, so again, for YouTube safety guidelines' sake, we're not even entering anywhere close to the pink side of the internet. Now, what's also insane about this is the link they're mentioning, hello.jpg, has a bit of a link to something else on the internet known as GoatC, which basically, if you don't know what GoatC is, I'm not even going to explain to you. It's actually what it is. It's just a stretched anus, okay? It's literally a dude stretching their butthole. And of course, what do you think that image was called? Hello.jpg. Yeah, I wanted to mention it because I thought it was a funny coincidence, but let's dive deeper. But of course, 7 days ago, a pretty massive actual discovery was made, all right? A week ago, it turns out that after all these years, the first instance of JTK1 has been found on 2chan Futaba in early 2007. This is an add-on to my previous post about the JTK1 fake GIF instance via here. Ignore if you've seen it. So again, just to see it real quickly, 21 days ago, early 2007 JTK1 repost was found via the help of a late 2010 JTK1 repost. It's literally inception here, okay? In late 2006, a certain school photo would start associating with JTK1, which currently the oldest instance of this format is 30th November 2006 via 5chan or 2channel, as we've shown earlier. So again, this school image, and again, this led to this cute Jeff image right here. If you did click on this link, you may notice that the file extension ends with JPEG. This is unusual, as you can clearly see the image change to JTK1. This worked in advance for JTK1 to spread due to users wanting to find out how this is possible, while also being greeted with a scare from JTK1. So this image format spread like wildfire. But if you want to create this format, all you have to do is make a GIF and change the file extension to JPEG. Oh, look at that, dude. So see how this is a JPEG right over here? If we reload, you can see that it's got a, just a school image, right? These kids are just, literally existing. But of course, because it's a GIF, at some point it's going to switch to Jeff the Killer as it's done right over here. That's generally how it happens. So going to the Wayback Machine and changing 2CH to 5CH showed this actual thread, which took us right over here to hato5ch.net, test, read CGI news, 129, and of course, this
doing a bang-up job charging the vault key for me. The warrior will be awake in no time. Sounds like the pipes are nearly bursting. Hit the last pumping station and we'll be ready to blast the pipeline open.
Show me some green arrows.
My rides may not get you there alive, but they'll get you there.
Wait to Discord!
Great. The pressure in the pipeline's so high, a little force will pop it like a blister. Get back to the pipeline and bring your vehicle. I got an idea. You there? Good. Now, ram the pipe with your vehicle. Probably won't kill you. Hopefully. I heard that all the way back in Sanctuary! You can get to the stockade through the pipeline now. Get inside, find out where Jack's got the warrior.
awesomer.
Let's do this!
Start to stick. Accuracy's overrated anyway. That's a start.
Every bit of data in the Hyperion network ends up archived here. Mining information, security footage. It all flows to the stockade. Get inside.
Good news, everybody! I stole the drop barge. Hyperion was no match for my secret punch you in the face until you die fighting style. When the time comes, we'll fight our way to the vault together.
Thanks for accepting my job. Hyperion robbed my Uncle Teddy and sent him to die on this armpit of a planet. I need you to search his cabin in the Arid Nexus for something I can use to avenge his death.
Never hurts to know more about the man you're killing. While you're in the Nexus, grab whatever files you can on Jack.
Success. Lethal force authorized. Critical damage sustained. Injuries unknown. Fatal error. Combat commencing. Powering on. Enemy skill. Combat repairs. Shutting down. Error. Unit injured. No. Repairs being died.
Anarchia!
No, you know, protect fatal. Injuries critical.
Hooray!
I don't understand, Daddy.
Say hello to your new home, darling. You're like a little princess. And this is your throne.
I want Mommy. Where's Mommy?
She's not coming back, Angel. Now get in a freaking chair.
I don't want to.
It's all good.
Vault Hunter! It's the Vault Hunter!
Sure.
Hey, my shield!
Hell.
said, if you're receiving this, respond as soon as you can. Blake came back again today and showed me some faked pictures of New Haven. The city was burning. A lot of people were dead. Blake said his boss burned the place to the ground when everyone living there wouldn't move out. Of course, I know those pictures had to be faked because you and the rest of your pals were holed up in New Haven and you would have stopped those troops from taking the town, right? Okay, any candidates today, Angel?
There are 4 treasure hunters who arrived on a shuttle several hours ago. They are currently on a bus to Firestone.
Great. Say this to them. Don't be alarmed. I need you to stay calm and don't let on that anyone is talking to you. Start making your way off the bus.
The bus is still moving, sir.
Shut up. Tell them.
John, why have you dispatched one of our satellites to Pandora? What are you doing?
Sir, the energy readings my, instruments, at home are getting from Pandora are...
Get out of there at once, you hideous little code monkey, and shut off that satellite.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Mr. Tassiter. It won't happen again, sir.
Eat metal death! So inaccurate, but so awesome! Right on, robot! More anarchy! More!
Yeah, I know you think I'm a monster, or you think I enslaved Angel, but you didn't see what she did to her mother. I had to restrain Angel's power. You get that? I had to.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power, too. Don't listen, Vault Hunter. He killed Angel long before you pulled the plug.
Don't you dare speak about my daughter. Lilith has quite the little mouth on her, doesn't she? And as it turns out, when that iridium is pumping through her body, I can stab her over and over and over, and she just heals right back.
This is getting awesome!
Oh, she was pissed. Son of a bitch. We're coming, Lilith. Just hold on.
Unit 0, entering screen malfunction.
Oh, yeah! is like, yeah!
Deploying turret.
I am such a BA.
My shields.
Great job, amigo. Now that you're in, there ought to be an info terminal nearby. Find it.
Enemy detected. Enemy skill lack. Target detected.
Haha, everything's gonna die.
Jack sent all the iridium he's mined straight to the Hero's Pass. That must be where the warrior's buried. Get back to Sanctuary. It's time to get ready for the final assault.
Summoning protector turret.
Get you rolling.
Now, Mr. Tacitor, blackmail. Such a dirty little word, isn't it? Actually, no, I come to think of it, it's not a dirty word at all. It's kind of awesome. Blackmail. Say it with me. Back.
Oh, go to hell, John. Just because you got lucky with your Pandora hunch doesn't mean...
Because I was right, is what you mean. And call me Jack, idiot.
You may have been able to scare the other directors into giving up their shares, but I know you. I know that beneath that ridiculous mask, you're still a hideous, pathetic little nobody.
Mr. Tacitor, maybe you can settle up something for me. Do you know the difference between choking and strangulation?
Warning, shock.
Hyperion says life is for living, and death is for running from at all costs.
We're being attacked!
Accuracy's overrated anyway.
Why isn't this working, Angel?
I don't...
I've pumped every freaking ounce of iridium I've got into you, but the stupid key isn't working. Why?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You're a siren. You're one of a kind. Now make it work. I want that freaking warrior, Angel. I want him awake, okay? I want him under my control now. I want him now. Not later, now!
Let's have some fun! I'm feeling awesomer.
Sir, we've lost at least a dozen staff to the Angel's malfunctions. We need to shut her down. Your wife suggested as much before her disappear. Jimmy, please make a note. I'm strangling Mr. Morin for bringing up my wife.
Choked? Mr. Morin?
No, Jimmy. Choking is something you do when you eat too fast. As I'm crushing Mr. Morin's windpipe with my watch chain, what I'm doing is actually referred to as strangling. Please. There we go. Anything else on today's agenda, Jimmy?
It's Jeffrey, sir. And no.
Thanks, Jimmy. Well then, drinks are on Handsome Jack. Besides, I've heard rumblings amongst the workers that our iridium mining operations are ravaging this planet. You know, I assume you're saying this because most of you didn't see what Pandora looked like before we showed up. You know what they called this place? The Badlands. It was a dry, dusty pisshole where dreams went to die. Now there's pipes full of beautiful iridium, technologically advanced machines, goddamn volcanoes. I mean, who doesn't love volcanoes? They're mountains that explode fire. That's literally the definition of the word awesome. Am I right?
Combat commencing. Data prepares. Unit failed. Unit shut
I wonder how
down.
many stacks I can get.
First law disabled. Unit critical damage sustained. Error. Now. Success fatal.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
If I didn't want Jack dead before, I sure as hell do now.
Welcome to my humble shop. Thanks for the scratch. May it keep you safe in your travels. 2 words, my friend. No refunds.
appreciate your offer to move into Sanctuary, but I got a lot of stuff here in Firestone. Sanctuary sounds nice and all, but Firestone's my home. I made my decision. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in the city I was born. Firestone.
Attention, citizen of Firestone. Die.
Oh, piss. On second thought, Roland, when's the soonest you can come pick me up?
This ends now! Jack, Lilith, and the Warrior are in Heroes Pass, so that's where we're headed. This is the final fight, amigo. If you gotta prepare, do it now. Go check around the city. These people don't have much, but they still want to help you. Hyperion's locked the entrance to Heroes Pass. Get back to Claptrap. You'll need him to open the way for you. Brick and I will meet you once you're in. Win or lose, we're gonna finish this together. For Bloodwing, for Roland, for Pandora!
Hey, Slab. Got nothing.
I am everyone and nowhere. What if
Should I Discord? Not yet.
Though I generally have trouble verbalizing my thoughts into words that will not utterly confuse or nauseate you, I find my mental processes are now surprisingly focused. I have only 2 words for you, perhaps the most important 2 words ever spoken on Pandora. Kill Jack! Here, this may help you in your efforts to put a hilariously large hole in Jack's face.
Yes, I have slept in my own urine. No, I did not regret.
Lock and load. happy to do business with a vault hunter.
I ain't the best with words, but I just want you to know I'm rooting for you out there. Jack kicked me out of my home back in Firestone. It's about time he got what's coming to him. Here, thought you could use this.
If that vault hunter comes by, you make sure and give him my love, all right?
What? Ooh, no, I ain't gonna do that.
I mean, wish him luck, Scooter.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Hey, and if we don't get through this, if Jack wakes his warrior or whatever, tell Ma I love her.
Hell, girl. Sure knows that. Catch a familial reconciliation!
Why you always gotta do that?
Hey, man. Ellen and I were just talking about you. Now, you make sure to come back alive, okay? If you can, come back with Jack's head on a pike. You hear?
What Scooter said. I wanna hollow that son bitch's gourd and eat nachos out of it.
Oh, nearly forgot. Ellie and I got something for you. Hope it helps. I am alive!
Well, my old friend, I wish you the best. May you return from your quest with handsome blood on your hands and a smile on your face. Oh, and lest I forget, here you are. Thought it could be of some use.
I've had just about enough of that handsome jackass Sugar. Get rid of him, and you'll never pay for another drink again. Here, I got something for you.
Damn, I'm good.
Guns!
Jack's monopoly on weapons is running me out of business. But that's not why I want him dead. I want him dead because he's a greedy, murdering son of a bitch who needs to die screaming. Good luck. Here, you might need this. I need nothing done right.
Sup, sucker? It's Tina. I wrote you a poem. It goes a little something like this. Break it down! Kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack! Kill Jack. A poem by Tiny Tina.
you don't need. Later, Vault Hunter. You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I've made sure of that. Tell your friend, Marcus Munitions.
It's time to end this! I'll meet you out in the Iridium Flight. You've earned it. That's what I'm talking about. You've earned it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just blow your mind?
Why, hello there.
How does it feel to be in the presence of a master? First time playing.
Relax, everybody. You're safe.
Guns! I got them. You need them. Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't.
I didn't sign up for this, damn it! Of course! Bandits attacking the end of my shed!
This could be the beginning of something awesome.
Linked to Discord!
Keep this going.
Vault Hunter! It's a Vault Hunter! Captain Cabrera here. I got creatures, you got guns. Let's make some money. international waters, so this is all legal.
Frag 'em, babe! Start the stacking. Terminated! Not bad, not bad.
75% done!
Oh, no! Ew, ew, ew. I'll have some more anarchy, thank you. Yes!
Nazi, yeah?
High quality, low prices, and no quit.
Show me some green arrows. So inaccurate, but so awesome! Boop!
It's not animal cruelty if they're trying to kill you!
I am the strongest girl alive! Watch the badass!
Keep that chin up! You're halfway through it!
Smash the system! Give me more anarchy! You ain't ganking me that easy! Respect the robot! More power!
Halfway there! Keep it up! job out there.
Smash the system!
Technically, we're in international waters, so this is all legal.
Right on, robot! Terminated!
Halfway done, baby.
Punk never die! Never-ending sex! Accuracy can suck it! The power!
Just a bit more. You can do this. Moxie's gonna be real happy with that turnout. some violence!
Everything's gonna die. So inaccurate, but so awesome! Come at me, jokers! More anarchy! More! Ah! Ah! Come on, stack 'em up! Love ya, bot! Wow!
Keep that shit up! You're halfway
Fat
through it!
stacks.
remind me never to take you off.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I've made sure of that. Lovely. Thanks for the scratch. Caveat emptor. Nothing. Remember, we're always open.
Number 5 alive! You can't stop me! Stack 'em and bag 'em!
If anybody from Hyperion asks, I just found these guys.
Robot 1, Ugly 0. Attaboy! Never-ending stacks. Accuracy can suck it.
Technically, we're in international waters, so this is all legal.
Meedly, meedly, meow! I know, I'm so bad at this. I feel the cosmos!
Halfway there! Keep it up!
Gotta keep buffing that Discord! Flatu Karada Nikto! Win to Discord, win to Discord. robot.
Get going!
Can't wait to Discord!
You put in a good word for me with Moxie, yeah?
Handsome Jack, thanking you, loyal test subject, for helping bring Pandora into the future. The experiments you'll be put through will help us uncover new uses for Iridium, new cures for medicine, and new... Seriously? Why are you having me read this crap? Rick and Larry, they know we're gonna mutate the hell out of them. Why lie? put through will help us uncover new uses for iridium. New fuels, that is.
Wow!
Medic. Success. Fatal. Enemy skill. Success. Destroyed. Requesting deactivate. First law. Target. No. Critical damage sustained. Target death imminent. Fatal. Deactivate. Malfunction. Deleting. Repairs activated. Destroyed. Medic. Fire. Repairs required. Commence. Injuries critical.
Unlimited power!
All disabled. Shutting down. Bandit down. Unit shut down. Killing them. Repairs required. Success. Throwing. All. Repairs required. Engaging. Deactivate.
Ah! Ah! Hooray! Domo arigato, suckers!
you feel that? That electricity in the air when you're just aching to murder someone. Haven't felt that in such a long time.
You do what you have to stop him from waking that warrior, even if it means taking me out. Better dead than a damsel.
Brick and I will meet you out in Heroes Pass. Win or lose, we're gonna finish this together.
We might not make it, Slab, but I want you to know, it's been a hell of a lot of fun.
hidden lever somewhere that'll get you into Teddy's basement. Teddy, like a lot of people on Pandora, evidently, kept all his Echo correspondence. Find something that proves Hyperion stole his designs, so I can sue him into oblivion.
Well, first day on Pandora. Wife's not too happy about the move, but I'm sure things will be all right. This here's the beginning of our new life. Well, my wife's dead. Marion got ate by a big-ass skag named Scar. Once I bury her with the ladyfinger, that cute little gun I made for her, I'll see if I can't get me some revenge. You won't have died for nothing, Marion. I promise you that. Scar blinded me and ate my leg. I may be a blind, crippled widower, but that don't mean all's lost. Met some folks looking for the vault. I did the see you later joke a couple times, but they just didn't get it. Oh, and I did find that old message I got from Hyperion a few years back. Hid it in the corner for safekeep. Oh, rackspit. Bandits. Well, I'm sure this'll turn out all right.
Mr. Baha, we at Hyperion adore your wave rifle design so much that we have decided to appropriate it for ourselves. Our assassins are en route to your home on Isolus. Between us, Mr. Baha, I would suggest leaving the solar system before they arrive.
Great. That was just what I was hoping to hear. Now, if you can find the blueprints for the weapon design they ripped off, I'll give you the first gun my uncle ever gave me. Hello, mercenary. Should you return those sensitive documents to the Hyperion Corporation, we can offer more than what Mr. Baha's niece can pay. A fine Hyperion armament, for example. Don't listen to those corporate thieves. We both know my uncle deserves justice. And I'll throw in the first gun Uncle Teddy ever made for me.
start the stacking.
What a nice day. Just walking out in the sun, talking into my echo recorder, hoping skags don't ambush me and break my gun into 4 separate parts before eating them. Oh God! That is exactly what is happening! Oof. Skags ate a gun? No way to tell which one of the ugly things has it. Just start hunting skags and hope for the best.
I'm feeling awesomer. Wonder how many stacks I can get.
Injuries critical. Enemy needs new value. Unit shut down. Mission success. Imminent power. Injuries critical. Unit destroyed. Anomalous surrender. Requesting repairs. Medic surrender.
Alright, let's keep this going.
Thank you. Hyperion's gonna have to spend billions in legal fees once this hits the courts. I'm sorry I can't offer you more.
I'll have some more anarchy, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Nice! Badass! Super robot pilot fun time! Let's keep it up. I need to build you an extra arm just for high fives.
Target death imminent. Removing bandit. Deleting.
Survive alive!
Hey, you found all the gun parts. Bring them back here and I'll assemble them for you.
Target settings destroyed. Damage die. Ouch. Getting that damage. Ouch. Hey, no. Stop it. Ouch. Ouch. RPM. Listening. Repairs. Target death imminent.
Anarchy, baby!
Enemy still. Killing down. Lethal force. Acknowledged. Injuries near. Die. Error. Medic unit destroyed. Target in sights. Unit failed.
No charge this time.
Hunter.
Try and beat that. Go. What? Go. Come on.
Lock and load. I'm always happy to take your money.
Welcome to the Circle of Slaughter. Moxie has reprogrammed me for tournament hosting and sexual innuendos. You could almost say she increased my hard drive. Flirtatious eyebrow raise.
The Circle of Slaughter is beginning. No more foreplay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to explode.
Don't accidentally reload, don't accidentally reload.
First of all, check it out. Throw it all. Damage. Shutting down.
Stand erect and prepare for combat.
Shut your mouth!
Give me more anarchy!
He always stole my lunch and... My buddy!
Keep going. Do not stop. Do not stop.
I am the strongest girl alive!
Lethal force authorized.
and masterful performance.
A fantastic day for capitalism. Don't have too much fun. It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Thanks for... Don't die. I need your business.
Be careful, you could face stiff competition. Wink, nudge, wink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6.
My hit-to-miss ratio is sadness!
Say goodbye!
I am such a BA.
Screw you! Why'd you have to attack on my ship?
Don't stop now!
Stand erect and prepare for combat.
Stop it. Error. A, no. A, agent. No. Damage. A, error. No. A, ouch. Stop it. Critical damage sustained. Ouch. A, no, no, no. You ouch. Error. No. Ouch. No, no, no. Error. Requesting lethal force. Alpha. Die. No. Error. Target in sight. No. Target in sight. Moving to engage.
50% completion reached.
First law of the same. Engine cleansing commenced. Enemy engaged. Not yet. Target in sight. A, mission unsuspended.
It's robot fight time! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stop and kill the master. You're shut down.
Ooh! Right in the window! No! Ah!
You are 3/4 done with this round.
upon I speak. It is like the pain of 1,000 needles entering my mind.
Welcome to my humble shop. May it keep you safe in your travels. A pleasure as always. You're my million good luck.
Here is a tip. Do not die. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare to be penetrated with bullets.
Never-ending stacks!
Stop it. Killing them. Stop it. Ouch. Stop it. You got the error damage sustained. Target death imminent. On grid ready. Throw it all. User critical damage sustained. Ouch. For damage. Surrender your weapons. On ground for injuries. Critical damage sustained. Error. Destroyed. Ouch. Unit shut down. Shutting down. Killing them. No. Injured. Unit destroyed. Unit engaging. Knocked. Critical damage sustained.
Screw you! You're pissing me off!
think my reload button's broken. Yeah!
I'd almost finished my comic collection.
Lethal force authorized.
Power!
Time to explode.
Number 5 alive! Terminated! Good one, babe! Robot 1, ugly 0.
Oh, baby, you are the best.
Please tell Moxie to remove my sexual innuendo circuits